Okay, this is example 5, but it's the second part. And what they want us to do is find alpha and beta. Well, what I'm going to do is I already know an angle, so if I can get a second angle, like say alpha, then I can just use that and the 77 to subtract from 180, and then I'll get beta. So beta will be really easy once we get alpha, so let's go back and do that. So I'm going to get rid of those marks. And we know that this is going to be little d here, because it's opposite angle d, and this is little f. So let's go ahead and do this. We'll use the law of sines to do that. We've got sine d over little d equals, and really d is really alpha. So I'm going to get rid of alpha, the d here, and I'm going to change it to alpha. Is the same as sine f over 89.2. Actually, we should get rid of that, over little f. We can put numbers in and stuff later. We want alpha, so we'll need the sine of alpha first. And I'll go d times the sine of f over little f. Now it should be pretty easy. Sine alpha equals d, we said was 57 inches, times the sine of 77 over 89.2. So if I do my work up here, okay, if I do my work up there, I'll get the sine of alpha equals, and I'll just do these calculations in the calculator here, 57 divided by 89.2, and then I'll multiply that times the sine of 77. And I get, and this is approximate, I would keep all the decimals on my calculator and use the answer button. Okay, sine alpha equals that. Now I want to undo sine, or get to alpha, so I need to do the arc sine. So I'm going to do, what I really need to do is alpha is the arc sine of that number, 0.6226. Now I remember I got all the decimals in there, but I'm going to type it on my calculator. So on my calculator I'm going to go second arc sine, second, the negative sign on the TI-84 plus is the answer button, which remembers the last answer, and it has all the decimal places, not rounded. It's all the way out for about 6 or 7 decimal places. And I'll get alpha is 38.5 degrees. And that was one of our answers we needed. And they said it's an acute triangle, so we know all the angles have to be less than 90. So hopefully that works. So then we know that beta is 180 minus 77 plus alpha. So beta, so I can just take alpha and put it right there. So I'm going to get 180 minus 77 plus 38.5. And that gives me beta is now 64, well, mistake there. And there it is there. So we got this and this. And we solved it the way we need to. And all the angles, if you notice it says acute, we don't have any problems here. All the angles are less than 90, so it is an acute triangle.